Why Tinubu may not survive 2027 election. My dear listeners, here is a news saying, giving the reasons why the current president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, may not survive the upcoming 2027 election. So my dear listeners, before I go into the details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Good morning and welcome to today's news. The national chairman of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, Shehu Gabam, has submitted that the economic policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may hinder him from winning re-election in 2027. According to the SDP chairman, many of the economic policies of the Tinubu administrations are unpopular with Nigerians. He listed some of the policies that may negatively impact Tinubu's re-election bid, to include the removal of petrol subsidy, unification of forex rate, electricity tariff hike, and telecoms tariff hike, amongst others. Tinubu needs to review some of his policies. He needs to rejig his cabinet if he wants to leave a legacy that by 2 years. And I don't see him surviving another election with the same kind of policies going on, Gabam said on the Sunday edition of Inside Sources with Laolu Akonde, a socio-political program aired on channels television. He likened the grumblings and protests already being suffered by the Tinubu government just after about 2 years in office to what happened during the tenure of former President Goodluck Jonathan in 2012. He added that just as Jonathan couldn't survive re-election, Tinubu may also fail at the polls in 2027. Protests against Jonathan started 2 years into his administration, and he couldn't survive it. And there will be no president in history who has spent money to be re-elected in the history of Nigeria like President Jonathan. So, if people are thinking that they will use money, they are mistaken. You only rig while you are popular, he said. Not done, Gabam added that the President Tinubu is running a hostile government which sees all opposition members as enemies. The SDP chairman alleged that the current government wants to make Nigeria a one-party state. He said nobody can talk to a governor, he will abuse you. He is an emperor, you dare not talk to him. You dare not advise him. The same thing applies to the current government. The moment you advise them, they see you as an enemy. They forgot that some of the political parties stood by INEC at the point of announcing the election result because we don't want anarchy to ensue. My dear listeners, that would be all for today. Moving down to the comment section, the first comment I have here says, Tinubu will win second term comfortably. Our electoral system is run by dirty ants. Think about it. Sincerely, I don't think there is a point we need to doubt this. Tinubu will definitely win the second term election until there is unity amidst everyone. Another comment here says, purely daydreaming. A person who won via APC in the thick of the excruciating pain of crash redesign policy, scarcity of fuel and unprecedented insecurity when he has not been entrenched fully in system. What do you think he cannot do now? He has been entrenched fully. Another comment here says, all I know and which every one of us should agree with is that South must complete its 8 years rotational tenure. It may be who from any of these 3 southern zones, but the southern must be. No zone is superior or inferior to the other. No born to rule or no born to be slaves. Let everyone get sense. We should not hate ourselves to regret forever. we should all stand on the fact that North, South, we have equal rights because no one of these two zones can win presidency without one another. So, my dear listeners, this is the bitter truth, and at some point, I think we all need to stand up and know the factual, to know the factual thing. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.